Everyone, welcome back to another one of our weekly videos. In today's video, we are going to help you confidently discuss and debunk some of the most popular myths around real estate. Stay tuned to the end. I've got kind of a bonus myth that I'm going to throw at you as well. Hi, everyone. I'm Katie Evans, owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team here in Arizona. And like I shared in the beginning, in today's video, our goal is to help you debunk some of the most common real estate myths, the things that muddy the water, the things that confuse everybody, the things that make everybody say, oh, I can't in real estate. So that is our goal today. Let's launch right into our very first. I've got 5. And if you stay tuned to the end, I've got a bonus myth to debunk. So let's launch right into the first myth. And the first myth is that you need a perfect credit score in order to purchase a home. Have you heard that before? It's got to be really high. It's got to be really good. Nothing bad ever in your past. Well, it's kind of true and kind of not true. All right. So the truth is, with a good credit score, you're going to get better rates. You're going to get better programs. You're going to get better things like that. But your credit score is only one factor in qualifying for a mortgage. And what if you're one of those people that doesn't even have a credit score because you've worked so hard never to use credit? Yes, there are lenders that will work with you. That is only one factor in actually qualifying for a mortgage or for real estate financing. There are a lot of different programs that require lots of different credit scores and lots of other things. So that is not the only determining factor. And no, you do not have to have a perfect credit score in order to get a loan to purchase property. All right, myth number 2. Myth number 2 is kind of around the same thing, but it's around financing for getting into real estate. And that is that you have to have 20% purchase price down in order to purchase a house. Well, that's not true. There are, like we talked about before in myth number 1, there are several different lending programs. There's even down payment assistance programs. There's grant money programs. There's all kinds of programs. You'll even be able to find conventional lending for as little as 3 or 5% down with the right program. So there's a lot of different programs that don't require that much down. If that's something that you want to talk further about, please let me know, and I'm going to refer you over to one of our amazing lenders that can tell you all about the different programs that are out there, your eligibility, what it takes to be eligible for those programs, and get you started down that road as well. All right, myth number 3. Myth number 3 is that it is always better to buy than it is to rent. Now, coming from a realtor, you may be a little shocked to hear my opinion on this. It is not always better to purchase a home than it is to rent. It is a very, very individual and kind of situational decision that depends on your unique situation, your unique circumstances, your goals, and where you're going, your long-term plans. So don't let everybody tell you, oh, you're moving, you need to buy a house. That's not necessarily the truth. So let's have that discussion if that's something that you are also have that floating around in your head. Myth number 4. Myth number 4 is that you have heard that real estate agents, like myself, are just very, very expensive middlemen. All right. Well, while I understand why that stigma is out there, why people say that about us, a skilled real estate agent can actually be an invaluable ally, a tool in your shed, and a business partner, quite frankly. Someone that is helping you navigate the complex process of buying and selling real estate, negotiating on your behalf, because that's what we spend our time studying, learning, and perfecting our skills around, and providing you access to a broader range of listings, buyers, marketing platforms, all of those different kinds of things that you as a consumer, either a buyer, a seller, renter, any of those, do not have access to. So I do understand why people say that, and we are actually a really, really valuable connection to have. All right, myth number 5. Let's go right into this one. I really like this one because it's timely for us right now. Many people believe that the best time to buy and sell in real estate is always in the spring. Well, real estate markets definitely fluctuate. They definitely have their seasonality, things that happen throughout the year, and it is part of my job to understand what that looks like. But the best time of year actually really depends on several factors. So those factors could include things like the local market conditions. So market of the moment, understanding that. It could be very interest rate driven. It could be very economic trends driven. It could be 55 plus market in Mesa looks very different than the single family home market in Mesa. So there's very different little nuances to that. So while if we're going to make a blanket statement, spring is one of the better times definitely to buy or sell real estate. It's also the most competitive time. It's also when you're going to pay the most price per square foot, and there's a lot of other factors to it. So something to have a discussion around for sure, but not a blanket statement all the way around. All right, promised you a bonus myth. So we're going to jump right into our bonus myth, myth number 6. Myth number 6 is that people think that people should, well, let me rephrase. A lot of sellers think that they should list their house at the high price in order to leave room for negotiations because the buyers are always going to want to negotiate. Well, the reality is that by overpricing your property, you are actually scaring off a very large chunk of your potential buyers, or they may never even see it in their search parameters because they limit search by certain things. So overpricing will really detour your potential buyer, and it's going to prolong your days on market, take you longer to sell the house. And because of that, you're going to end up chasing the market down, which is going to lead you to a lower sell price than if you had priced it right coming out of the gate. All right, we have lots of research and different numbers and facts and figures supporting all of that. So if you want, we can dive into that more there. I've actually done a couple other videos on that most recently. So you can go into our YouTube channel and look for those, or you can jump into our archives in Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're consuming this video. But we have some other videos on that go into that particular myth a lot more in depth. All right. Beware of the myths. Know that they are just that. They are myths. And we want you to be able to make informed decisions when you are talking about real estate, considering buying or selling real estate, all those different things. And as always, we here at the Living 48 Real Estate team are here to provide expert guidance, to be a resource, to debunk these and all the other myths that are out there for real estate and help you have the most successful real estate experience possible. So again, don't let these myths hold you back. We're here. Knowledge is power. Reach out to us with any additional questions that you have. And as always, if we can be of any assistance to you or those that you know with any of your real estate needs or questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on our next weekly video.